Today, we are looking into lowlands. Definition of plains. Plains are extensive area of level or gentle undulating land, usually a few meters above the sea level. Types of plains. Based on mode of formation, there are three major types of plains. These are: structural plains are relatively undisturbed horizontal surface of the earth, formed by bedded sedimentary rocks. Examples include the Russia Platform and the Great Plains of U.S.A. Erosional plains are plain formed by the agent of denudation such as rivers, wind, rain, glacier and ocean waves which wear out irregular rock surfaces and smoothen them into plains known as erosion plains. Plains resulting from the action of these agents are called peneplains, while those formed when wind blows and reduce a highland to a flat or level but gentle land is called petty plain. Examples of erosional plains include Canadian Shield, Reg and Hamada of Saha. Depositional plains are formed by the deposition of materials or sediments transported there by the various agents of transportation such as rivers, winds, waves and glacier. Depositional plains are grouped into the following categories. Alluvial plains are formed from the deposition of sediments eroded from the upper course of a river to the lower course of that river. The deposition materials on the lower course of the river from the alluvial plains. Flood plains are also formed from the deposition of sediments eroded from the upper course of a river and deposited materials on the lower course, especially when the river overflows its banks. It can also be formed from the deposition of sediments carried by running water. Example is flood. Deltaic plains are formed from the deposition of sediments brought down by a river onto the mouth of that river. Alluvial, flood and deltaic plains are all rich and fertile soils which are very good for serious farming activities. Outwash plains are formed from the deposition of materials brought down by glaciers. Aeolian plains are formed in arid or desert and semi-arid regions where wind-blown sand is deposited to form an extensive plain. Lacustrine plains are formed for the deposition of sediments which covers beds of lakes that have become dry. Coastal areas. These are formed in the deposition of sediments brought by ocean waves on the continental shelf. Coastal plains can also be formed by the uplift of part of seafloor bordering a continent. Importance or uses of plains. Plains, especially level ones, are good human habitation. Population and settlements are usually concentrated on plains. Some plains are rich in sources of minerals like petroleum and coal. Some plains, especially in delta areas, may be flooded with water and this reduce man activities. Some may pose serious barrier to communication, especially in areas flooded by excess water either from river or after rainfall. Some plains may be barren. Plains are not good defensive centers. Plains, especially deposited plains, are rich in fertile soils which favors intensive agriculture. Plains generally favor communication and roads, railway and airports are better builds on low land. Rivers in plains provide water for drinking and transportation. Disadvantages of plains. Some plains, especially in delta areas, may be flooded with water and this reduce man activities. Some may pose serious barrier to communication, especially in areas flooded by excess water either from river or after rainfall. Some plains may be barren. Plains are not good defensive centers.